Hi everyone and welcome to speech number 3 of this public speaking course. And today, this speech will be another narrative speech. Now, you might be asking, well, is this speech going to be more exciting than my last one? Well, I could give you the short answer of yes or no, but I feel as if this requires a bit of detailed answer. So, let me start off by asking you, do you remember how my last speech was where I won the biggest chess tournament in the city? Well, what if I told you that I was able to go further? And by further, I mean playing tournaments with much tougher competition. Would you believe me? Well, if you do or don't, this speech is going to be about the time that I became the 2017 state chess champion. So, to start this off, I arrived at the chess tournament, again super nervous, and while it may have been the biggest tournament I've ever played in, how it was organized was not that much different than what I'm used to, which managed to calm me down a little bit. However, what separated this tournament from most other tournaments is that the starting round times were a bit further apart from each other. So I had time to relax as soon as I arrived, but let's just get to the point. Round 1 was called, and every time in any chess tournament I'm ever in, I always get my little notation book that I mentioned in my last speech, and I get my pairings marked down, and I head to the chess room. I was nervous about this round because I was playing someone with a 16 or 1700 rating, and for those of you who don't know, a chess rating can determine how well you play before you actually start your game. So, about 30 minutes into the chess game, I decided to offer my opponent a draw. He politely declined, and we kept playing for about another hour. Now, this is actually the funny part. By the end of that game, I was the winner. Terrific first round win. But it was funny because my opponent could have taken the draw, and he would have gotten half a point instead of a loss. By the end of that round, I felt a bit more confident because, well, I just beat a tougher player, and especially in the first round. So now, the second round gets called. Quick note, this is actually a 4-round tournament instead of 5. So, I get my book, and I head to the chess room. I had to have played that one for about an hour and a half, and this is starting to sound familiar, isn't it? And once again, another win! Woo! The interesting thing is, though, my second round opponent actually had a lower rating than the first guy I played, but he was still pretty high up there, maybe a 1600 rating, I want to say. So knowing that I'm actually beating higher rated people is actually pretty exciting. So now, round 3. And this one, I actually had the feeling that I was going to lose because this person had a rating of 1700 and nearly 1800. But I still played as tough as I could. So, did I win or did I lose? Excitingly, I won! That one was actually my biggest win. I mean, really, beating someone who has a rating of almost 1800, how could it not be exciting? Now we get to the final round of the biggest tournament of the state. I played that one for maybe about an hour and 40 minutes, and this time, and on top of my game as I was, I sadly could not pull out a 4th round win. Yep, I lost. I was a little down about that because I thought I could pull a perfect in quite possibly the biggest tournament I've ever played in. But nope. But it wasn't a total loss. Given that I had 3 out of 4 points, I ended up in 1st place of my section and 3rd place out of the entire tournament. We wanted to stay for the award ceremony, but it was getting pretty late, so we asked if I could just get my trophy and go. Which we were able to, and here it is. This is quite possibly my biggest chess trophy. Also, even though that was my biggest tournament I ever played in, this is basically the most I got for winning. No, I didn't get to meet the mayor again like when I won Greater Chicago, but I got the satisfaction that I won something big. State big. So yep, there's another narrative. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty dedicated to chess. I hope to become a grandmaster and play in like those even bigger tournaments. Yes, there are higher ones, but for now, this is where I stand. I stand as the 2016 city champion and the 2017 state champion. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story about my biggest victory. It did take a lot of work, but I accomplished it. So long everyone, and I'm looking forward to speech number 4. Bye-bye.